What's up guys, how you doing? This is Philip Starrett again, and in today's series I'm down here in Strangford Lough. Beautiful place. All the geese are flying in from all over the world to come here and feast. And today's series, what I'm going to be doing is introducing a new series which is actually going to be about high performance persistence, especially for the likes of Java developers, and how we can optimize our database and our server side for again, optimal performance. So first thing I'm going to cover is the likes of your database and using read replicas, so how they can scale out master slave, read replicas and synchronization policies between them. I'm also going to cover the likes of connection pooling and how that's so important, and how that can basically disable maximum huge numbers of connections to your database, which is pretty bad as well, because remember, a database actually runs on a box somewhere with a finite number of cores and resources, so it's going to introduce a lot of contention in the CPU if there's huge numbers of queries going on, and it'll also stop denial of servicing yourself with connections, so making sure you close your connections, of course, and prepared statements in any resources when you're done with them, and how the connection pooling can help with that. I'm going to be talking about the likes of fetching, so pagination. If you're querying for a UI, you don't want to actually query everything, you want to query a certain nice little subset. I'm going to be talking about the likes of your fetch size, so some database drivers will select everything, bring it all back. Some will select, say, 50 rows, and then you'll have to ping across to the server till you retrieve maximum results. Server side, I'm going to be talking about prepared statement caching, so caching on the client side, so that's reusing your Java objects. Caching on the server side, which is actually caching the query execution plan, so you don't need to create it every time, you don't need to look for all the indexes every time, and that's super quick on the database side as well. I'm going to be talking about indexes, so optimizing for performance. I'm going to be talking about why too many indexes is actually a bad idea. Too many indexes means that the database only has a finite number. What's up guys, how you doing? Sorry about this, but I'm having to re-record half the video because it actually cut out. My phone died halfway through and didn't realize until I got home and I watched the video back. So I think I left off around indexes. Too many indexes, it's not really a good idea because you only have so long to actually find the right index. And if you've got lots of redundant indexes in your database, you're going to be scanning all them redundant indexes and wasting milliseconds or microseconds of execution time. So I'm going to be talking about indexes, why they're good and how you can optimize them, and I'm also going to be talking about connection isolation levels on your actual connections in your database. So that's going to be on the client side, and when you connect you set your isolation level and what optimizations you can get for that, and how that actually can affect what rows you see and consistency throughout all the other transactions actually executing at the same time in your database. I'll be talking about some other options, so the likes of when you connect your database, you can set the read-only flag in JDBC, and bits of pieces of vendor-specific properties when you're connecting to your database, and how you can enable all the stuff I've talked about by basically setting a few flags. Also the likes of batch inserting, so batch inserting, so that's grouping your inserts together or your statements together, send them across the wire in one transaction or one ping. And I'll also be talking about the likes of multi-value inserts. So hope you guys enjoy this series, and I will talk to you next.